Welcome everybody to the National iRacing League's Full Speed Fridays presented by GMS 3D. Tonight we got 150 laps coming to you at Iowa Speedway with the Cup cars. We're on board with Kevin Bernheimer right now. Kevin Bernheimer's driving the number 28 checkered flag foundation. Brad Keselowski's charity. Currently, Luke Smith is sitting on top of the board. Kevin was 6th fastest first time around, jumps up to 5th fastest. On board with the number 61 of Keith Fonseca. Only 11 drivers so far tonight. We have a few more minutes. They have any more drivers join. Keith Fonseca 4th fastest with his first lap. Top of the board for Keith. Here we are with the number 97 of Jeff Ramsdell. Sixth fastest on his opening lap. A little wobbly coming off of 2. Oh, and he made contact with the wall on the backstretch. That will definitely hurt this lap. Oh, we just had another driver join, Dalton McKenney. That's going to jump us up to 12 drivers tonight. 12 drivers. Last week's race winner, Ryan Johnson. He will be the driver starting at the tail this week. Threat level midnight drivers have not made a lap yet. The drivers of Dalton McKenney, Corey Stahl, and Jeffrey Radke. I want to thank Threat Level Midnight for sponsoring our playoffs. See Jeff Ramsdell still out there making laps. DJ Trout just sitting on the end at the end of pit road. He was fastest in practice. If anybody's going to knock Keith off the pole, that will be DJ Trout. Here comes the number 38, last week's race winner, Ryan Johnson on track. Driving the pitch black Mountain Dew, number 38, Ford Mustang. Off of 4, beginning his first lap. All the drivers I talked to them tonight, they were talking about how loose these cars are. They are not getting much rear bite, rear traction with the back of the car, so that could come into play tonight. Ryan running that outside lane, 6th fastest on his opening lap. See the car bouncing around on the front. The front end is bouncing, the rear end is not sticking either. See Ryan making a better attempt of getting low, going into 3 and 4, off of 4. Down to the line. Ryan Johnson, your fast qualifier. Here we got Dalton McKenney in the number 46. Dalton was fast last night in the trucks. He just joined recently, so that he doesn't have many laps on the track, so he's probably going to be taking some extra laps here in practice. Whoa, hang on to it there, Dalton. Good save. Ooh. I guess maybe he's not going to be taking any extra laps. Still have about 3 minutes left here in qualifying. What we will do is jump over to our points breakdown real fast. You can see that Ryan Johnson has a pretty sizable lead, but Kevin Bernheimer is up 2 points over the cut line. Jeffrey Radke and Keith Fonseca are both tied for third, both 1 point above Patrick Anderson, who is not here yet. And then 6 points over Jeff Ramsdell. So that means Jeff has to finish 6 positions. He's got to get bonus points. Maybe another point for leading a lap over Keith Fonseca or Jeffrey Radke. We also have our butt kicker bracket challenge. That is going down right now between Michael Gitchell and Jeffrey Ramsdell, who are only separated by 5 1,000ths of a second in their qualifying laps. Right now, that is tie 1-1. So the tiebreaker, they're going head to head tonight to move on to the next round to face Jeffrey Ramsdell in the butt kicker matchup finals next week. While we have everybody here listening and watching, next week we will be live here with the championship race at Las Vegas. Monday night we have the Dirt to Daytona championship race. It will be the Cup cars at Indianapolis. We will also be doing July 7th. We're going to do a full-length Firecracker 400 on Friday night, July 7th. That will not be aired on Liberty Racing Network, but it looks like currently the next gens are the cars that we will be using on that Friday night, July 7th. We're doing a vote in our Discord right now. The next gen cars have 12 votes. The trucks have 10, so it's a close battle in the vote. But right now, the next gen is leading the charge. We've got 20 seconds here left to qualifying. Iowa's a fun little track. We were here last night with the trucks. Jeffrey Radke brought home the victory. He's going to look to do so again tonight and take it back to back. Do our starting grid real fast. This will be quick.
150 laps. The track temp is
Ryan Johnson.
The air temp is 73 Fahrenheit.
Hold on a second. Let me shut that down. Okay, so Ryan Johnson, your pole sitter, he will be going to the back for the EOL for winning last night's race. Keith Fonseca, outside row 1. Luke Smith in that inside row will all move up forward. Luke Smith and Cam Barnes make up row 2. Row 3, Joshua McKinney and Michael Gitchell. Jeff Ramsdell and Kevin Bernheimer make up row 4. Row 5, DJ Trout, Dalton McKinney. Row 6 will be Corey Stahl and Jeffrey Radke. Bring that thing down. Lights going off on the pace car this time by. Luke Smith will lead us to green in that Crush Chevrolet Camaro. The one thing we'll see is the stage break being at lap 50 tonight. They do not have to pit before their stage break tonight. That's the first time that's going to be the case this season. Also, the leader has to wait till the green flag comes out on the opening start, but after that, the leader has control of the restarts. Pace car drops off. Green flag is out. Good jump for Keith Fonseca on that outside lane. Here comes Jeff Ramsdell. There's some cars overcooking that corner. Great start for Josh McKinney. Moved all the way up to second place on that. Oh, and 84 sideways. Caution is out. Caution is out. And we'll go see. See, just Cam Barnes just gets a little sideways there. Nowhere for Michael Gitchell, Corey Stahl, Kevin Bernheimer to go. They all weren't collected up in that. Dalton McKinney was able to slow down and miss it. We'll see if anybody elects. I don't think anybody will take any tires right now. It's a little early. Nobody needs fuel, so I don't think we're going to see too many people on pit road other than the drivers that may have been collected on that, wanting to get some damage repaired. We'll watch. Michael Gitchell will be the first one. Gitchell, Corey Stahl, Bernheimer, and Barnes all making their way down pit lane. See if anybody. Kevin Bernheimer does elect to use his fast repair. His toe link must have been broke. He must have had a steering off. That's why he chose to use his fast repair. Bernheimer is one of our championship 4 contenders. This is championship implications there for Bernheimer. He's only 2 points above the cut line. Well, I should say he's got Jeff Ramsdell he's battling with, so he's only 7 points above Jeff Ramsdell. Also, while we're at it, we got Michael Gitchell going up against Jeff Ramsdell for the butt kicker bracket challenge. So that's a tough break for Michael, but it looks like he's getting some damage repaired. He just spent 51 seconds in the pit, so he had some major damage there trying to get fixed. That does benefit Jeff Ramsdell, though. He's needing to finish ahead of both of Michael Gitchell and Kevin Bernheimer tonight. Lights are off on the pace car. Luke Smith will lead us to green this time. Looks like it's single file because we didn't complete a lap. And they're off. Dalton McKinney to the outside of Jeff Radke. Bernheimer sideways does save it. Here comes the 38 of caution is out. Believe that was just Dalton McKinney's spinning there. Overcooking the corner a little bit. Doesn't look like anybody. Oh, maybe a little bit of contact with Corey Stahl. Looks like Corey does have some front nose damage. Looks like Corey does have some front nose damage. The fenders are separated from that front nose. Hood's a little buckled. Not sure if that was damaged prior to that, but there is damage on Corey Stahl. Barnes, Stahl, and Dalton McKinney all make their way down pit lane. Corey looking to get some damage fixed. He's still on pit lane, but he's leaving now, so he's getting out in front of that pace car. Let's see if we can't bring up somebody right now. Hey, Josh McKinney, you got a copy?
Hey, how you doing, Dave?
Hey, what's going on, man? It looks like you had a great start. You're just trying to hold on to this thing, huh?
I got my eye set on the dub tonight, baby.
Yeah. Well, just talk to me a little bit about that car. Looks like they're skating around a little bit.
Yeah, slow is smooth, smooth is fast tonight for sure.
Sounds like my kind of car.
Yeah, I wish you were in here. Be a lot more fun.
Yeah, well, we don't have too many viewers either tonight. It's probably just Jeff watching as he's racing.
Well, this is gonna be an intense race, full of cautions. Track is real slippery. Just got to maintain the tires.
All right, well, it looks like the lights are off on the pace car. I'll put you back in your channel. Good luck.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Yep. All right, that was Josh McKinney, driver of the number 51 Chevrolet Camaro. McKinney, voice and sound. Let's see. Yes, he got some of that damage repaired there. Corey did. Driver's going to want to try to keep it clean tonight. Luke Smith is off. Got a great jump on Josh McKinney there on that outside lane. But that outside lane gets the drive off. Here comes DJ Trout there. Trying to get around Fonseca for third. We're 3 wide coming down the front stretch. We're 3 wide again. Ryan Johnson, Jeff Ramsdell, and Keith Fonseca. They're 3 wide going through 3 and 4. Oh, and there's contact. Heavy contact. But they all keep moving. Oh, and the 84 of Cam Barnes. Heavy contact. Just got on them outside marbles, and away he went. Hard into the outside wall. I know Jeff Radke's going to have to make his way down pit lane. He has some major damage. It's not a good start for the threat level guys tonight. Radke, Bernheimer, Barnes all making their way down pit lane. I do not think Bernheimer was involved in that, but he's probably just going to grab him some more fuel. See if we can't talk to Luke Smith. You got a copy?
Yes, sir. I got a copy.
All right, man. It looks like there's a lot of action going on behind you. You're not seeing it, though, because you're not looking out your rear view mirror, are you?
Oh, no. I don't believe in looking back in the past. You always got to look to the future.
There you go. All right, man. So I know we just talked to Josh a little bit, and they talked about the car being loose and skating around. What's going to be the key to victory tonight?
It's just going to be not pushing too hard. Obviously, there's not too much grip. I mean, my goal is to just kind of set sail and run smooth. I'm able to get a pretty big jump on the restart, you know, him having to try and figure out when I'm going, all that stuff. And I mean, if I can just maintain track position and just keep running smooth, run my line, because I don't see anybody running the same line as me through 1 and 2, I feel like I got a pretty good opportunity to win the race, and I know how to win at short tracks. I just can't win on the big ones.
Yeah, all right, man. Well, we hope to we're talking to you at the end of the race. Good luck tonight.
Yep, thank you.
That was Luke Smith, driver of the number 39 Crush Drink Chevrolet Camaro. Looks like we have Jeff Radke, who did have to use a faster pair there. So 2 championship contenders, both using a faster pair. We'll go back to our points breakdown. There it is. Jeff Radke was sitting 1 point above, tied with Keith Fonseca, above Patrick Andrews, who's, like I said, is not here, but Jeff Ramsdell is, and he's only 6 points. Pace car is off, and there goes Luke Smith. Big jump for Luke. Josh McKinney on the outside of Trout. Gonna get the drive off. Trout has him cleared. Jeff Ramsdell and Michael Gitchell, they are... I misspoke earlier. Michael Gitchell is going against Josh McKinney tonight in the butt kicker bracket challenge. Michael Gitchell is going against Josh McKinney head to head, not Jeff Ramsdell. I don't know why I was thinking that. McKinney and Gitchell are going head to head tonight. Ramsdell getting around McKinney. Ryan Johnson looking to make his way up into the top 3, starting from the back of the pack. Corey Stahl's trying to make a pass on Jeff Ramsdell to get into the top 5. He's got that damaged car, but that's not stopping him. Radke and Gitchell are side by side also. This battle's for 8th. Oh, Gitchell sideways, hard into the wall. Jeff Ramsdell, loss of control also. Looks like Michael Gitchell's having some wheel issues. He's going to have to make his way down pit lane. This is going to be a tough break for Gitchell, who is going against Josh McKinney for the butt kicker bracket challenge. It's not a death sentence because we do have a stage break. He does have a fast repair he will have to take. April Orth in the chat, rooting on Tiny Horse. Tiny Horse making his way around Josh McKinney. Oh, McKinney sideways, that's for 3rd. Stahl, Fonseca, and Radke. This is for 5th, 6th, and 7th. Like we mentioned earlier, lap 50 will be the stage break. Oh, a little contact between Fonseca and Radke. Radke making his way around Stahl. That's for 5th. Oh, Fonseca. What a save by Keith Fonseca on that number 61. Got a little sideways. He was able to recover. Radke was involved with an accident earlier. He's already had to use a fast repair, but he's made his way up into the top 3. Now Corey Stahl's trying to get around Josh McKinney. This is for 5th. That's big for Jeff Radke. He's needing them stage points. Another driver needing stage points tonight is Jeff Ramsdell. CJ Angel in the chat rooting for Ryan Tiny Horse Johnson. Here comes Stahl. Stahl make that pass. We talked to Josh McKinney earlier. He talked about running clean, consistent laps. Caution is out. I got a feeling it has to do with Cam Barnes again. Ooh, hard contact for Cam Barnes. That's going to help Michael Gitchell. That will give him the lucky dog. Well, we'll see. Some drivers are going to come down and get tires, some fuel here, I would imagine. They have 4 sets in the pits. Ryan Johnson leading them down. Ryan Johnson, Josh McKinney, Jeff Ramsdell, Cam Barnes, all looking to get some tires and fuel. That puts your top 5 of Luke Smith, DJ Trout, Jeff Radke, Corey Stahl, and Keith Fonseca. Fonseca can use some bonus points from getting stage points here. The top 5 get stage points. We'll look at our points again so we can see the breakdown. Ryan Johnson with the commanding lead in the points. Kevin Bernheimer was only two coming into tonight over Patrick Anderson, but Anderson is not here, so he's 7 points over Jeff Ramsdell. Jeffrey Radke and Keith Fonseca are both 6 points over Jeff Ramsdell. See if we can't talk to somebody. Hey, Kevin Bernheimer, you got a copy?
I got you. How you doing?
All right, man. It looks like you're playing a game of just trying not to get wrecked, huh?
Yeah, I keep spinning out off of turn 4 for some reason, all by myself, and the little road there inside of pit wall saved me a couple times. But yeah, it's at this point I got wiped out right there, right off the bat, so I had to use my fast repair, had real damage, all that good stuff. So
yeah.
Need to cruise for a while.
Well, yeah, Patrick Anderson isn't here, and you came into tonight 7 points over Jeff Ramsdell. So you keeping your eye on that situation?
Yes, I am for sure. So we happened to check it out right before we started racing. So hopefully I can keep my head where it belongs, and we'll do all right.
All right, man. Well, good luck the rest of the night. Hopefully we're talking to you later on.
All right, buddy. Thank you.
All right, that was Kevin Bernheimer, driver of the number 28. We're going to keep checking in with these guys periodically throughout the night. Michael Gitchell, he was your lucky dog. He got back on the lead lap. Let's go over drivers who have used a fast repair. We talked about Kevin Bernheimer. He's used a fast repair. Cam Barnes, Michael Gitchell, and Jeffrey Radke all have used fast repairs, so they can't wreck their cars anymore. Had a nice little green flag run there. Ryan Johnson, he's sitting in 8th place. He has got a fresh set of tires on him under his car. So we'll see how he makes his way up through here. On this restart, like we mentioned earlier, lap 50 will be the stage break. If they get a caution anytime after lap 45, that will be the stage break though. Within 5 laps of lap 50. Lights are off. Pace car is down. Luke Smith brings him to green. He chose that outside lane. Radke and Stahl there, side by side. Here comes the 4 fresh tires of Ryan Johnson already around Fonseca. That is for 5th. He's already up in the top 5. Here comes Ryan Johnson. That's for 4th. He's got them 4 Mr. Feelgoods, and he's marching to the front. There's for 3rd there for Radke. And DJ Trout's trying to battle for the lead. You see them 4 fresh tires on right. Oh, and DJ Trout sideways. Good save for Trout. Ryan Johnson, he just restarted 8th, and he's already moved up to 2nd position here in just a few laps with them 4 fresh tires. Ryan Johnson, he will beat you on old tires. He will definitely beat you when he's got fresher tires than you. Looks like Jeff Ramsdell is off the pace. Let's see if we can't go back and see what happened to Jeff. Got into the wall. He's making his way down pit lane. Ryan Johnson, your race leader. The battle is going to be for 2nd between Luke Smith, Jeff Radke, and Cam Barnes, who just won't go away. Keep sticking around. Cam Barnes is driven up to 4th place. Ryan Johnson, Luke Smith, Jeff Radke, Cam Barnes, and Keith Fonseca all in your top 5 looking to get stage points. The battle here is for 2nd between Luke Smith and Radke, who aren't going away. Ryan Johnson hasn't driven off from them. Keith Fonseca is your top 5. And they should be throwing the caution now. There it is. There's your stage winner there, Ryan Johnson. One-third of the race completed. Jeff Ramsdell did go a lap down. He has used a fast repair. He will get the lucky dog this time. Well, everybody is on pit lane. Ryan Johnson makes his way off. Josh McKinney, Michael Gitchell. All these drivers making their way out pit lane. It looks like Josh McKinney Michael Gitchell played some strategy there, just getting some fuel only, maybe right sides. Let's talk to Michael Gitchell there. Hey, Michael Gitchell, you got a copy?
Yeah, what's up, Dave?
Hey, what's going on? So did you just take right side tires only or just fuel up?
Nah, I just fueled up. I took tires under the last caution, so
Okay.
I had about a dozen laps on them.
Yeah, so it looks like your top three just took some fuel only, so a little bit of strategy play. So hope that's the end of the stage break now. So you got the guy you're going against in the butt kicker bracket challenge just ahead of you. How are you going to attack the rest of this race?
Very cautiously. I already used my fast repair because this thing did the next gen death wobble in 3 a while back, so I pretty much destroyed the car. That's why I went a lap down a little while ago. But yeah, this track is not very friendly to these cars.
Yeah, that's what has been the what everybody's been saying tonight. Josh said that earlier when we talked to him about how it's going to be about being slow and steady, and so we'll see how it goes. But I want to let you go. Hopefully, we're talking to you here at the end of the race. Good luck between you and Josh here in this butt kicker bracket challenge battle.
Yep, thanks, Dave.
All right, that is Michael Gitchell. We haven't got to talk to him too much this season. Michael is the series sponsor, GMS 3D. If you got any 3D printing needs, contact GMS 3D. They have a Facebook page. Also want to thank Threat Level Midnight for sponsoring our playoffs once again. All of our other sponsors, Turkle Customs, Admin Box, McKinney Voice and Sound, John Gamut Designs. All of our other league sponsors were doubled up. They're going to go green this time around. Well, once the pace car drops off, or the lights go off on the pace car. Corey Stahl making his way off pit lane, trying to get some of that damage repaired, it looks like. Corey has not used the fast repair yet. Few drivers have. Michael Gitchell is one of them. Ryan Johnson chose that inside lane. Luke Smith chose the outside that last restart. Ryan Johnson's with a pretty sizable lead already. The battle is for second between Luke Smith and Josh McKinney. McKinney wanting that. He's got that outside lane. It's going to give him the run down the straightaways, but that inside lane might be faster through the center of the corner. This is where the action's at back here. DJ Trout, Michael Gitchell, Dalton McKinney, Keith Fonseca, and Jeff Ramsdell. These guys are all side by side. Michael Gitchell, he was restarting third. He's fallen. He's already fallen all the way back to ninth. Here's the battle. This guy is continuing to starting to straighten out. Up front, though, we got Luke Smith and Ryan Johnson, teammates, fighting for the lead. Mountain Dew versus the Crush Mobile. Jeff Radke, last night's race winner, sitting there in third, watching the action in front of him. There's right out Jeff Radke's nose. He's got a prime view for that battle for the lead. Luke Smith does have fresh tires. We know that Ryan pitted and got tires right before that stage break. But Luke and Jeff both have fresher tires than Ryan. Ryan drops to the bottom. Luke Smith's going to get a huge run off the corner on Ryan going into turn one. Right along with Luke this time. Off of two. Throttled it a little bit. Looked like Ryan got a little sideways going into 3 and 4. Here comes that run that Luke's got. It's right to the bumper of Ryan Johnson going into the 3 and 4, or 1 and 2. Ryan slips up a little bit. I don't know if I've ever seen Ryan slip up. Crossover. Here comes Luke Smith underneath Ryan. Next week, the race winner will, usually the race winner gets an EOL for the following week. Next week is the championship. They will not receive an EOL. Back to the point, Luke Smith. Your top four have all broken away a little bit. They got a 4-second gap over Dalton McKinney here. Dalton McKinney, Josh McKinney, and Keith Fonseca. This is the 5th, 6th, and 7th. They're going to be 3 wide. Keith Fonseca makes a better judgment call and lets them go. He doesn't want to be that third McKinney. Corey Stahl still dealing with that damage. Back up front, Luke Smith putting a little bit of a gap on Ryan Johnson at this time. I was told they're able to go 67 laps on a tank of fuel. Currently, they're only at 20. So we'll see. They will have to stop at least one more time. Caution is out. Michael Gitchell involved. Ooh, tough break for Gitchell. Oh, and he got Luke Smith. I did not see that. Race leader getting caught up in that. It's been 23 laps since I last pit. I will imagine that we're going to see some takers on pit lane. Looks like Gitchell is done for the evening, so that's going to hand over that butt kicker bracket challenge to Josh McKinney. He will advance and face off against Jeff Ramsdell next week. Ryan leading them down pit lane. So we're down to 11 drivers tonight. There goes Ryan Johnson. DJ Trout, Dalton McKinney making his way off pit lane. Good run for Dalton. Dalton, the professor McKinney. He showed up late, got in right during qualifying, didn't get a lot of practice laps in, and he is running right now in your top 5. Good run for Dalton so far. He's also strategizing. They got about 73 laps to go. They get about 65 laps to a tank, so that means that there might be some that are going to try to stretch it a little bit, try to save some fuel. I don't know if they're able to save that many laps. But there's going to be some that's going to try it. And the lights go off on the pace car. We're going to go green next time by. Ryan's choosing the inside lane. Down to 11 cars. All 11 are on the lead lap. Pace car is off, and there are green. Ryan Johnson with a big jump over DJ Trout. Luke Smith driving up into the top 3, getting around Dalton McKinney, coming off a 2. There's Keith Fonseca, the meat and the McKinney sandwich. He's riding along. He's been racing with between Josh and Dalton all night. We got to call him Keith McKinney the rest of the night. Jeff and Jeff show. Normally Jeff Ramsdale has been pretty good on the short tracks, but he's struggling a little bit tonight. Whoa, Cam Barnes and Fonseca make contact. Caution is out. We'll watch that again. I think we went back too far. Looks like Cam was just not clear when that happened. Cam already without a fast repair, so he's got some damage there. Might be able to recover from that, but one thing is for certain. These guys are all going to come down pit lane now because they will be able to pit here and make it the rest of the way on fuel. You're going to see every single one of them come down pit lane right now. And they proved me wrong. So they must have already been able to make it on fuel. They proved me wrong. Corey Stahl, Keith Fonseca, Kevin Bernheimer, and Cam Barnes all pitting. They all must already be able to make it on pit on fuel since they have not pitted there. So that means it's not going to be a fuel mileage race. That's a good thing. They're going to have to race it out. Mono. Corey Stahl still getting some damage fixed. He has refused to use his fast repair. Let's see if we can't bring Jeff Ramsdale up here. Hey Jeff, you got a copy?
Yeah, I got a copy.
All right, man. Well, you're sitting coming into it. You're 6 points behind the cut line. Keith Fonseca, he did get a stage point. Jeff Radke did get stage points. So what do you got to do here the rest of this race to get into the playoffs?
Keep my bumpers on the car and hope everyone else has some problems.
Yeah, you're gonna have to go win this one.
I don't know about winning, but I'll be happy with the top 5.
All right, man. Well, you don't have Patrick Anderson out there to wreck you, so there's that.
Yeah, that is true.
All right, man. Well, good luck. Hopefully, we're able to talk to you here later, a little bit later.
I hope so. It'll be a miracle, but I hope so.
All right. Where were you? What group were you in? The Purple Frog?
Yes.
All right, I'll put you back with the Purple Frog, guys. And we'll see about this coming up. We got another Caution lap to go. Hey DJ, you got a copy?
Yes, I do.
All right, man. Well, you've been running pretty good all night. Is this going to be the racetrack that you're going to put it in victory lane? You're going to finally beat Ryan and Luke?
I hope so, but all I have to do is get a straight line exit off 4, and then I'm golden.
All right, man. Well, you got to keep battling with these guys. We're rooting for you up here. Hopefully, we're talking to you after the race. I'm going to let you go because you guys are getting ready to go green here the next lap.
Thank you.
All right. There's DJ Trout, driver of the number 40. They're going to go green next time by. Miss Sonia's ears, yeah. Well, Keith is sitting all right now. He just has to keep continuing to ride the way he's been finish right where he's at, and he'll be okay. He's just got to keep that 97 within distance of him. He can't finish 7 positions behind, or I think, yeah, 7 positions behind Jeff Ramsdell. Pace car is off. Green flag. Great jump for Ryan Johnson right there. He's already got a half a second going into turn 1 on the second place car of DJ Trout, who we just spoke to. Keith Fonseca trying to make his way around Corey Stahl, who was refusing to give up that fast repair. Jeff Radke and Dalton McKinney in your top 5. McKinney versus McKinney. They're just missing their Keith McKinney sandwich. Ryan's got over a half a second lead over DJ Trout right there in the number 40. Cam Barnes is 1 lap down. He might be a little off the pace. With the damage that he has. Keith Fonseca trying to get around Dalton McKinney. This is for 7th. DJ Trout is caught Ryan Johnson. He's trying to make that pass. Here comes the number 40 of DJ Trout. Trying to get that run on Ryan. The points are right now Ryan Johnson. We'll go to our points here. Ryan Johnson, Kevin Bernheimer, Jeffrey Radke, and Keith Fonseca, they're all pretty much locked in unless they have a bad night, but they still would need to they would still need to finish 8 positions or 7 or 8 positions behind Jeffrey Ramsdale tonight, which doesn't look like that could happen. But, you know, anything is possible. Luke Smith doing a little jewelry ride. He's been Ryan's closest competitor tonight. Coming off a 4. Just in the grass. Keith Fonseca in the pits. What happened to Keith? Oh, hard on the wall for Keith Fonseca. He's still in the pits. Currently, Jeff Ramsdale is running 5th. Keith is in 11th. He might still be ahead by a point or two. Jeff would have to finish, I think, probably in the top 3. Probably, I think Jeff would need to finish 4th or higher, and Keith would have to finish where he's at in 11th. Keith is still looking all right. He's still going to transfer right now, but it's cutting close for Keith. He's got to hope that Jeff can't pass anymore. Oh, and Jeff gets sideways. Oh, that's not what Jeff Ramsdale needed. That's exactly what Keith needed. That dropped Jeff down to 9th. Oh, as we got Kevin Bernheimer off the track. Everybody's a little bit kung fu fighting out there. This is for 2nd position between Jeff Radke and DJ Trout. Cam Parnes is off the pace, but he is sitting in the lucky dog position. Luke has moved up into the top 5, getting around Josh McKinney. Here's Keith Fonseca. He's still running 11th. Keith is also a little off the pace. He's now 3 laps down. Oh, Keith is in the wall again. There's Kevin Bernheimer going a lap down. Bernheimer between the lap car and between the leaders. Jumping to the outside, giving them space. Corey Stahl getting that damage all fixed. He still refuses to use that fast repair. There's Luke Smith running 5th. Josh McKinney doing what he set out to do, run a clean race. He's running in 6th. Dalton McKinney making his way down pit lane. Jeff Ramsdell is in 7th. He, like we said earlier, he needs Keith Fonseca to finish. If Keith is in 10th right now, he just moved into 10th spot. He has to finish 3rd or higher, I think. Ryan with the 1 second lead over DJ Trout. Looks like Dalton McKinney's evening might be done, so we are down to 10 drivers. 10 drivers. That means that if Keith is running 10th, Jeff Ramsdell has to finish in the top 3. Time's running out for Jeff. .38 of Ryan Johnson continues to put down some solid laps out front. Oh, Jeff Radke had some trouble. Oh, he just Barely made contact with the wall. Caution is out. Looks like Jeff Ramsdell has an issue. He's getting ready to get lapped by. Oh. He doesn't make contact with anybody, but he was ready to get lapped by Ryan Johnson and the caution. So the question is, that will give Kevin Bernheimer the lucky dog, get him in the lead lap. The top 7 would be 1 lap down. That's exactly what Fonseca needed. Drivers on pit lane, gonna get some tires and fuel. Ryan Johnson, Luke Smith, Josh McKinney, DJ Trout. Everybody's on pit lane. Ryan, DJ, Luke, Corey Stahl, Josh McKinney, Jeff Radke all coming off pit lane. A lot of storylines have been wrapped up already. Earlier tonight, Josh McKinney was able to wrap up that butt kicker bracket challenge against Michael Gitchell. Ryan Johnson, Kevin Bernheimer, Jeffrey Radke, and Keith Fonseca are all close to locking up their championship 4. Keith with some damage there. Jeff Ramsdell, the odd man looking out. It looks like we're going to double up. Lights are off on the pace car. We're going to go green next time by. Jeff Ramsdell making his way out of the pits, trying to get some damage repaired. Cam Barnes is sitting in 8th. He's 1 lap down. Ryan's been getting great restarts. Pace car's off. Ryan could control this restart. And he's off. DJ Trout's right there. There's a battle for fourth. Corey Stahl trying to get around his teammate Jeff Radke. Oh, Stahl sideways. He was able to save it. Kevin Bernheimer, Josh McKinney. There's your top four right there. Ryan Johnson, DJ Trout, Luke Smith, and Jeff Radke. These four have been occupying the top four spots pretty much all night. The top three starting to put a little bit of a space between them and Jeff Radke in fourth. Here's the battle for the lead. DJ Trout's wanting it. Ryan Johnson has it. Ryan enters high. He's going to have the run coming off the corner. Big run for that outside lane. Here comes Luke Smith trying to take advantage of DJ Trout. That outside lane's going to have the run, but DJ drives it on in there. He sails it in there. He needs to clear him. He needs to clear him. He's clear. DJ Trout, your new race leader. These are all Purple Frog Sim Sports teammates. Ryan, Luke, and DJ. But they all want to win. Ryan will not roll over. He's going to try to battle back to get that race lead back from DJ Trout. Ryan to the inside. Luke Smith got a little sideways. Is going to open the door for Radke to get to his outside. But here comes Ryan Johnson. Oh, Ryan sideways. Ryan and Luke Smith are falling back a little bit. They're going to have to drive back up to DJ. DJ Trout has done what most people cannot do, and that is drive around Ryan Johnson at the end of the. Whoa, Ryan sideways. That opened the door for Luke Smith to move into second. Oh, caution is out for Josh McKinney. I will tell you, DJ probably did not want to see that. Oh, not good for Josh McKinney. Jeff Radke's got some front nose damage. He was running fourth. I tell you who did want to see that was Ryan Johnson. He wanted another chance at that race lead. We'll see who comes down. DJ Trout's coming down. So is Luke Smith and Ryan Johnson and Corey Stahl. Jeff Radke staying out. Jeff Radke staying out. He's playing a little bit of strategy himself. Jeff Radke, get it right a second. Kevin Bernheimer going to be running 1-2. Luke Smith has got out in front of DJ Trout. Looks like Bernheimer took right side only tires. Luke Smith, DJ Trout, Ryan Johnson, Corey Stahl all taking 4 sets of four tires, not 4 sets. 4 tires, as well as Josh McKinney. Cam Barnes was your lucky dog. That means Jeff Ramsdell and Keith Fonseca are still a lap down. They will both they both got some damage repaired there. Yes, CJ Angel says let craziness begin. It's probably gonna be the case. They've got drivers on different strategies. Jeff Radke choosing to take that outside lane. We haven't talked much about Kevin Bernheimer too much tonight, but he is up there running second. Took right side only. I think when we come to the green flag, we'll have 5 laps to go. Pace car is off. Jeff Radke will control this restart, and there he goes. They fire off. Good restart for Radke, and a great restart for DJ Trout. Luke Smith sideways. He gathered it back up. Here's the battle for the lead. Ryan sideways there also. Four laps to go. We're coming to down the back stretch. Radke has it. DJ Trout wants it. And Josh McKinney with some damage. Oh, hard contact for Josh McKinney. How is Keith doing? Keith is running 10th. He is 3 laps down, but the guy he needs to keep in his sights is Jeff Ramsdell, who's running 8th, and so he's got him right where he needs to be. But I believe that Jeff Ramsdell will be the lucky dog. Again, Jeff needs to finish, I believe, 3rd or better. Currently, Jeff Ramsdell is in 8th. It's going to be hard for Keith to get 3 laps back. But as long as Jeff doesn't get a top 3, then Keith is sitting okay as far as points go. Looks like we're going to have a green-white checker finish. Radke, Trout, Ryan Johnson, Corey Stahl, and Kevin Bernheimer, your top 5. The lights should go off on the pace car this time around. Oh, nope, I guess we're going to have another caution lap. Josh McKinney's still on pit lane. So is Cam Barnes. That moves actually that since Josh has dropped on 10th and Keith has now moved ahead of Josh into 9th, that means that Ramsdale has to finish 2nd or better. There's Jeff Ramsdale there. The lights are off on the pace car. Jeff Radke's going to restart this race. DJ Trout's got them fresher tires. He's looking to pounce. Ryan Johnson not willing to settle for 3rd. Yeah, Corey Stahl there. Kevin Bernheimer and Luke Smith making up row 3. Lights are off. The pace car is off. Green flag is out. Ryan Johnson made his way to 3rd. Charging to the front. Here comes DJ Trout underneath Radke. White flag. This is it. Final lap. Who's going to win it? Oh, Radke sideways. Oh, he loses it. This is for 3rd. Oh! Luke Smith and Corey Stahl. What happened there? DJ Trout, your race winner. Let's see if we can't get a better view of this one. Looks like it got sideways, lost it a little bit coming off the corner. Either way, DJ Trout, your race winner, celebrating. We pulled Josh McKinney. You got a copy? Josh, are you there?
Yes, sir.
All right, man. Well, I know the race didn't go the way you wanted it to. You were running pretty clean there, but you did beat your matchup, Michael Gitchell, in the Butt Kicker Bracket Challenge, and you advance next week to the final against Jeff Ramsdale. What do you got to say about that?
Ooh, tough competition we got there, Dave.
Yeah, you got so you got the Cup cars on Monday at Indianapolis. And then, you know, the trucks at Vegas and the Cup cars at Las Vegas, which I know you're pretty good there.
Yeah, I mean, Indy's my favorite track, so it should be pretty good for me. These Cup cars are so jerky, you know. Just spin out on a dime like that. That's what got me there in the end there. I hate that I took out Jeff there, but it looks like he was able to come back until that last lap there. Yeah, Las Vegas, I'm glad they're oval tracks, you know, 1.5 mile intermediate tracks, so should be a pretty good battle. Definitely looking forward to it.
All right, man. Well, congratulations on your advancement to the Final Four, and so good luck in your battle.
Appreciate it. Want to give a shout out to DJ. He ran a clean race, awesome win for him. Ryan, Luke, good runs for them too. Love you guys. Have a good night.
All right, take it easy, man. That was Josh McKinney. Let's see if we can't get any of the drivers, DJ Trout, Luke Smith, or Ryan Johnson up here. Hey, Luke, you got a copy?
Yes, sir. I got a copy.
All right, man. Congratulations on your top 3. You're got next week. You move on to Vegas next week for the championship round. I know that you're not in the final 4, but describe your night a little bit tonight.
Well, it was an eventful one. I'm about to get hit. Uh, well,
You just got crushed.
It started out good, you know. Got to start with the consolidated pole because I qualified third and Ryan had an EOL. Had good track position, you know. Lost it to Ryan, who was on the fresher tires for a little bit. Then worked my way back to the lead. Uh, had the incident after the yellow flag came out. It was situation and then nowhere to go really. You know, I was already committed to one line, and then I worked my way back up. I go to pass Ryan for I don't remember if it was second or the lead, and then I spin through the infield grass. I work my way back up to fourth. I get back up to third because I was nailing my pit stops tonight. Me and the pit crew were absolutely nailing it. And then I got a little shuffled on that restart because Kevin was on old tires or something and like slammed the brakes, put us in an awkward spot, and then coming to the finish there, I was able to work my way back up, and I feel really bad. I didn't mean to cause me and Corey to wreck there, but I was trying to race hard to get that third place finish because in the overall points, you know, it's a slightly tight battle, especially after last night being a horrible race for me.
Yeah. All right, man. Well, congratulations on your top 3, and we look forward to talking to you again next week at Vegas.
Yep, thank you.
All right, that was Luke Smith. And I'm going to see if we can't bring Ryan Johnson up here. Ryan, you got a copy, buddy?
Yes, sir.
All right, man. Well, congratulations on that second place finish, which we don't really say that often. But I tell you, DJ Trout pulled one heck of a move off on and got that. And it looked like he just struggled trying to catch up back to him, getting sideways off the corners a couple times.
Yeah, I love Iowa, but these cars with this setup on this track, it's really hard to get a hang of. It's just you got to be so careful with it for the most part, and well, I wasn't doing that very well, I don't think.
Yeah.
So yeah, I kept getting too loose and was messing myself up. But yeah, DJ was fast. We all pit, and I mean, even before that one of the cautions, I know him and Luke got around me, and I don't know if I used my stuff up or if I just wasn't driving it hard enough, but yeah, it's all right. We have plenty for the season, I know.
Yeah. Well, congratulations on your top 2, and you got Vegas next week. You got anything for this championship race?
I think so. I think mile and a halfs are better for me in this car anyway. I'm not sure who the final 4 is yet, but
I'm
I think
pretty sure
it'll
it's going
stay.
to be Jeff Radke, Kevin Bernheimer, and Keith Fonseca.
Oh, okay. I think it'll still be a pretty good battle next week.
Yeah, yeah, those guys are. Keith is, steady Eddie, and Jeff brings it every week, and Kevin, don't count him out anywhere either.
No, definitely not. You don't. You never want to underestimate anybody.
Yeah. All right, man. Well, you got anybody you like to thank while you're here?
Yeah, all you guys at NIL, you for broadcasting, my team Purple Frog, sponsors, Turtle Shows for my paint, and everybody tuning in and watching, my family, friends.
All right, man. Well, congratulations, and we'll talk to you next week here and I'm sure at some point.
Thanks, buddy.
All right, that was Ryan Johnson and the man, the myth, the legend, DJ Trout. You got a copy here, buddy.
Yes, I do.
All right, man. Well, I tell you what, I've been racing with Ryan for quite a while now, and I've never seen anybody just go up and pass him like that. So congratulations
Thank
on
you.
doing that, which is a feat in itself. But I tell you, it didn't really look like you really ever got that car stepped sideways, which everybody else did all night long. So talk about that a little bit and what your drive was tonight.
Honestly, I was battling the car being a little tight when I was taking it easy on the throttle coming off of 4, which that was my main concern for this race. I tried to set the power down at it. I think it was lap 30 or 40, and it almost went around. So my whole race was trying to find the right balance for getting off of 4, and I found it. And once I found it, I was able to go up to Luke, Ryan, and Radke, and I found my way around them. And that's really all it was. This car was amazing tonight.
Yeah. All right, man. Well, congratulations on that top 2. That's a good time to get it because there's no EOLs for race winners next week.
Yeah. Um, I don't think I'm in the championship 4. That was my main goal. But even if I'm not in the championship 4, I'm going to show up and I'm going to try to win Las Vegas.
All right,
No
there you
matter
go.
if it doesn't matter if I'm a playoff contender or not.
Yeah. Well, congratulations on that top 2, and I'm really proud of you the way that you went out there and drove tonight. Good job, and man, we look forward to seeing you next week.
Thank you.
Oh, wait, before I let you go, do you got anybody you'd like to thank?
Thank you to my grandparents who, like I say, every single time I am interviewed. Thank you for watching. Some of these don't go our way, just like the past couple weeks. And thank you to my teammates, Ryan and Luke specifically, for helping me manage my tires and find my rhythm at almost every single track we go to. Road courses are my territory, so I found my way there.
All right,
And
man.
thank you for broadcasting.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate it, and like I said, we'll talk. Hopefully, we're talking to you next week.
Thank you.
All right, that was DJ Trout, our race winner tonight, and so we'll go over our results. Here we go. We pull them up. DJ Trout, your race winner, Ryan Johnson and Luke Smith, that finished up the top 3. Corey Stahl and Cam Barnes 4th and 5th. Jeff Radke and Jeff Ramsdell 6th and 7th. And Kevin Bernheimer 8th. 9th with Keith Fonseca. Josh McKinney brings home 10th. And 11th, Dalton McKinney and Michael Gitchell, your 12th place finish. All right, tune in next week as we broadcast here our final race on Liberty Racing Network. The championship race for the National iRacing League's Full Speed Fridays. And